3 of our not vlogging, Catherine.
Streaming.
We're streaming. We're streaming. So we have a few things written down that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
She's holding a cat who is pouting right now because she kept me awake almost all night. So she's in trouble.
Yeah.
I just unintentionally was racist toward ourselves.
Anyway, so
Yeah, see, I have the list right on this tablet. I'm not going to show you.
because we gotta talk about it.
We'll talk about
and then you hear it, and then
Yeah. We didn't put makeup on again because I started to put on makeup. Like, I put on my BB cream, but then my nose is all flaky and my skin is just all dry and flaky from the weather. So it looked real bad. So I took it back off. So I need to exfoliate. Exfoliation. That's a Kinsey deal.
Yep.
There she goes. There she goes. There she goes again. Anywho, let's move on. The first topic we have is okay. So we are Lego fans, as you would know if you watched yesterday's live stream.
Live stream. Oops.
So we are fans of Lego, huge fans of Lego, and so we're part of the A-Full group, which is adult fan of Lego group on the Facebook, and people post a bunch of things about Lego, and this one person posted a photo of an item that had been returned to a store. It was a Lego item, and the reason for return was I didn't know Legos came in pieces. Can we just first address the fact that it is in fact called Lego, not Legos, because Lego is the brand. The items would be bricks, play sets, just sets in general, pieces. Like, you can use a bunch of different or elements. You can use a bunch of different words that are pluralized to describe the Lego set, but it is Lego singular because it's the brand and it stands for play well. It is two Danish words mushed together. So please, if you're talking about Lego, say Lego, not Legos.
Yeah.
Not to be obnoxious or anything, but like.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then another person replied to that post about I didn't know Legos came in pieces. They replied with a screenshot from Amazon of somebody who gave it a 1-star review and said my Lego set was broken when I got it, and it's a picture of the bags that are inside the box, and it's like, how do you not know Lego is a
building
toy
thing
that you build? It's a set, a model that you put together yourself. It's all over the freaking commercials. It's on the boxes. Look.
Building toy.
Right here.
Building
toy. 335 pieces. How do you not know Lego comes in pieces? I don't understand. That hurt my knuckle. I hit the desk. I don't understand it.
So, yeah.
And also, people use Lego for like a all-encompassing word for building blocks in general. But they're not the same. Not all blocks are equal.
No.
There's Mega Blocks, and Play School has some Lego-inspired elements. And I forgot there's a bunch of them, and they're not the same.
No.
Yes, I have bought generic bricks from Target and Dollar Tree.
Yep.
But I do not mix them with my brand name Lego. That's a no-no for me. But anywho, yeah. Shall we talk like our favorite Lego sets?
Okay, we can.
So what is your favorite Lego set so far?
It's either the Friends one or the bakery one. The baking competition.
You mean
one.
Central Perk?
Central
Or
it's the
Lego Friends cupcake or cake competition?
Yep.
Baking competition.
Yep.
That's what you meant.
Yep.
Because Lego Friends is like the one I just showed you. This is the line. This is the line that they made for girls. And then they also have a Lego Ideas set, which is the Central Perk from Friends, this TV show.
With the characters.
So, yeah, there's minifigs. I'm trying to get you in the shot more. So, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite set so far that I have put together, I would have to say the Gorilla Grodd Goes Bananas. It has the Flash, Wonder Woman, I forgot who else, but it has obviously Gorilla Grodd and Captain Cold is in it, and then like a random dude that's a banana truck driver, but it had Wonder Woman's the plane in it, her jet, invisible jet. I think that was that one. I believe it was that one. But I am looking forward. I bought a Wonder Woman 94, Wonder Woman 84 set a couple months ago, and I have yet to build it. It has Cheetah in it, so I'm looking forward to that. That's out in the living room.
Yep. She's
I have
got Lego
a
everywhere.
bunch of sets that I have to build.
Everywhere.
I also I didn't I didn't want to like the brick heads. I thought they were weird and clunky and whatever originally, but then I bought the Wonder Woman brick head, and I bought Harry Potter and Hedwig brick head set, and now I have a few, and I like them. I have all but the Flash of the... No. I don't... Do I? No. I have Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Aquaman. I don't have Superman, Batman, or the Flash in the Justice League brickheads. But I have Rey and Kylo Ren and Han Solo in
Star Wars.
the Star Wars, right? And I have Gamora and Star-Lord for Marvel. Yeah. And I bought you a Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 Wonder Woman brickheads. Because I love Wonder Woman. I'm so excited for the movie. Friday. It comes on Friday. Christmas. Because we have HBO through our TV provider,
Yep.
which means we have a subscription to HBO Max, which means we can watch it for free on Friday.
Friday.
So what Lego set are you looking forward to? Diagon Alley? I want the Hedwig. The big Hedwig. I also want Yoda.
Yoda, of course, Yoda.
And BB-8 I haven't gotten yet. The big Millennium Falcon.
The big one, yes.
Big old Millennium Falcon and the Death Star. Which we were watching Spider-Man Homecoming on TV the other day, and I forgot that they had the Death Star in it. I love it. But anywho, what else? There are so many sets that I want. So
If we could get all of them, we would.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. What?
I want a whole room just for my Lego. And other collections, but like mostly Lego.
Nerd stuff. Yep. Nerd stuff.
Because we have vinyl pops too. I love the vinyl pops.
Yep.
I have. How many do I have 2 Wonder Woman vinyl pops?
I don't know.
I have a bunch of vinyl pops. She got me the Golden Girls set last year for Christmas.
I did. All
4 of them.
4.
And she gave me Bob Ross for my birthday.
I did.
She gave me Rose from Star Wars earlier this year.
I did.
And we also got the Australian fireman holding the koala for the to help with the wildfire recovery in Australia.
Yep. Didn't I give you Mr. Rogers too? No, that was Trevor.
Did you give me Bob Ross or did you give me Mr. Rogers?
I think I gave you Mr. Rogers. I think
It was
Mom has
Mr. Rogers,
Bob
not
Ross.
Bob Ross, for
Mom
my
has
birthday.
Bob Ross.
It was Mr. Rogers. Actually, it was Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers. So, double the goodness, double the wholesomeness. What else? I have. If I move anything else, it's gonna fall. But I'm also really looking forward to, I forgot what sets are coming. What? The new modular is supposed to be a police station, but people are like, so how do you like the new post office modular? Because it's very tone deaf, kind of, for them to be
A police station.
putting out a police station right now. So people are not happy with it. I still need to get the bookstore. Like, that is one I need to get because I'm obsessed with books and Lego, so I need a bookstore.
I need all of the buildings. I just want to build everything.
The whole modular city, yeah.
Build my own city.
We need to, yeah. I have some ideas of ones I want to make, but I need to get the pieces for it first. Yeah. I need a bunch of tan for one of them, like a bunch of tan. And I need lots of brown and more tan for another one. And some Christmas trees and yeah. So, is there anything else you want to say about Lego?
Just that it's awesome. That's it.
I need the gingerbread house set. Like, I have the mini one that I got for free last year with purchase, but I need like the full size gingerbread house that comes with the 2 gingerbread people and their little baby.
Oh, baby.
But I wish they had the gingerbread baby like the regular babies instead of a tile piece. But anywho, I need that. I need the elf one. It has 3 elves. Is it supposed to be Santa's workshop or?
I don't know.
Anyway.
We need the one with the chimney and the mini gingerbread house.
But that's from last year or a couple years ago. Yeah.
We'll find it somewhere. I'm sure we will.
But I want the whole Christmas village. Oh gosh. I have the mini Christmas or mini gingerbread house. I have the mini creator train, but like I want the whole Christmas village.
Yeah.
And the whole regular city and
Yep.
so yeah.
All right.
Next up. So we grew up in Illinois, and every weekend our dad would take us someplace, usually like a movie, or maybe we'd like walk around the mall, or we would go to a museum, or the zoo. I mean, that was thrown in there too.
Yeah.
But the most popular museum, the museum we went to the most, was Museum of Science and Industry, or MSI, as it's known to people in Chicago. in Illinois. It's MSI. And they have a bunch of different exhibits, like very nerd inspired exhibits in my opinion.
Yep.
And last year they had a Disney Pixar one that I wanted to go to, but we didn't make it to it.
Nope.
But oh my gosh, I need more caffeine. But in March, starting March 4th, we're gonna have something called Marvel Universe of Superheroes.
Yay!
I want to go so
bad.
In the promo photo I saw for it, it's a Groot statue type thing, and I don't know. I want to explore. I love exploring museums. My favorite thing from MSI when we were little was the Coal Train.
Oh yes,
I love it. She got a little claustrophobic.
I get claustrophobic,
but
so.
I love it. But I can't go on it by myself. I mean, I could, but I don't want to go on it by myself ever.
Like, I go on it, but then by the time we're done, I'm like full panic mode. So
I love it. You write down a little elevator, and then you get on this train, and it takes you through like the whole process of coal.
And it's just one tunnel underground, and
I just love it.
there's emergency exits like any other thing, but yeah,
I love it. I also liked the flight simulator thing that they had. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And the U-boat that you could go inside, and the airplane that you could go inside, and they have a chick hatchery. Cute. And then they had a giant model train town, and they have a bunch of trains going around, and we would sit there and watch that for a good 15, 20, half an hour.
Yeah. They also have every year the Christmas trees around
the world. Yeah.
And different decorations and different little ornaments. And
I don't know if they have it this year.
I don't know if they do either.
But we love that too. We haven't been in forever. We really want to go.
They had hot cocoa and eggnog, and oh my god, it was nice.
Adult eggnog, apparently. But I also really want to go to the Field Museum.
Yeah.
The Field Museum is the Natural History Museum in Chicago. They have this mummy exhibit that's been there forever. And for some reason, I have always been obsessed with mummies in ancient Egypt. And I don't know. Like, some might, like, attribute it to the Mummy movie, but then I realized, no. I've been obsessed with mummies since I was in, like,
forever. 3rd grade.
Yeah. And we didn't study ancient Egypt till 6th grade, so I don't know where this obsession came from.
I don't know. But the one movie we saw when we were younger, The Relic, took place
was filmed
the Field Museum.
in the Fields Museum in Chicago. And if you don't know what The Relic is, it's this movie that it takes place in a museum. And for some reason these people are stuck in this museum, and some monster is living in the basement, and it's attacking them. Yeah. And there's this one scene in the basement, it's like full of water, and the lady from Kindergarten Cop and a bunch of other things, she's in NCIS Los Angeles. She gets attacked, doesn't she?
I believe so.
A lot of people do. She's in it.
It's crazy. We saw it when we were.
We saw it when it came out. Let me see if I can find when it came out. We saw some not great movies when we were little.
Yeah.
So, The Relic.
Speaking of movies we saw when we were little, we watched the entire Star Wars thing at a movie theater. It was like an all-day thing, and it had like 2 or 3 intermissions.
It was 1997 because it was the 20th anniversary.
Right.
And we saw all 3 of the originals in one day.
That's also the same year we saw The Relic.
Yeah, it was 1997 The Relic came out.
So I was in 7th grade, so I wasn't that little.
Oh my god. Okay. A homicide detective and an anthropologist tried to destroy a South American lizard-like god who's on a people-eating rampage in a Chicago museum. Apparently, it's based off of a novel. Stars Penelope Ann Miller, Tom Sizemore, Linda Hunt, that's her name, James Whitmore, Clayton Roner, Chi Moi Lo, Thomas Ryan, Robert Lesser, Diane Robin, Louis Van Bergen, Constance Towers, Francis X. McCarthy. You get it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, it says 1996 here on the poster.
So it might have come out.
So if it came out in 96, I was 8 and I saw this movie.
Yeah.
What other movies did we see that were inappropriate? That's like the biggest one that stood out to me, and it traumatized me because we always went to the Field Museum and then there's a giant lizard eating people.
Yep. We knew it wasn't real, but it's still, every time we went to the museum, we're like,
I don't want to go to the basement.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But that's where that one restaurant, well, not the basement, but like the lower level is where that one restaurant was that we always went to that had the giant ants.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What's that one? Which one had the ice cream shop? MSI.
Oh, old.
They had the old-fashioned ice cream shop. Oh my god.
I don't know if it's still there.
I don't either. Because it's like a section where it's like old-timey, like cobblestone streets and just little shop windows and stuff. You can't really go in anywhere except for the ice cream shop. But it's pretty cool.
Oh, they do still have the Christmas. The holidays where you are. Celebrate anytime online.
Cool.
What is this? Online tour. Oh, they have scheduled guided tours.
Of the Christmas around the world. Oh,
Event is scheduled for December 24th at 4:30.
Cool. That's good to know. We might go watch that. Yep.
I should get a notification for them.
Yep. Cool. All right. So
I'm just trying to see if they still have the
ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop, yeah. Museum is temporarily closed. Yeah, I would say so. I might just Google.
Yep.
Finnegan's Ice Cream.
They still have it. So when this whole thing is over and you have the opportunity to go there and have that, I would recommend it. Because their root beer floats or their ice cream sundaes, their hot fudge sundae, it's like, oh my gosh. They serve them in these glasses.
Giant. And we would each get our own. Or we got our own one time.
We
could not even eat half of it.
No.
So from then on, our dad would buy us one split.
Mm-hmm.
Root beer floats.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Root beer floats and ice cream sundaes.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
I also loved exploring the museum's gift shops.
Yes.
Oh, so much fun.
At one year, they had a woolly mammoth, didn't they? At a gift shop, one of the gift shops.
Like a stuffy?
Yeah.
I think they still do.
Probably. And they had those science kits where you could dig stuff or
they
build
have those
stuff
at Walmart and Hobby Lobby now, though, too. But the Field Museum also has Sue the T-Rex.
Yes. Sue. She's awesome.
Shed Aquarium has a shark exhibit.
We rarely went to the shed.
Yeah, I went with friends in high school during the summer one time. And we went to the shark exhibit, and it was so much fun. We went through the Amazon exhibit, and they have an anaconda there, and the lid to the anaconda thing was askew. They had it in this like tiny little... I'm pretty sure the anaconda was alive. I would assume.
Right.
But then maybe not, because, anacondas eat people. So I honestly don't know, but it's a aquarium.
Yeah.
So they had those giant freaking Brazilian piranhas in it.
Yeah, they did.
wall aquarium thing, wall tank.
Yep.
But yeah, it was not a comforting sight.
It wasn't. I also went to the planetarium downtown Chicago.
Adler Planetarium.
Yeah.
I think I went one time.
Well, I went a couple of times because I also went in college with one of my classes.
We need to go there. And the art museum. We need to just explore all of the museums and vlog about
Make
them.
it like a
see if we can
trip
vlog
to Chicago.
See if we can vlog in that, like talk to people, see if we can make videos inside. Yeah, we should. I mean, yeah, we could drive down there, but like we should totally just like get a hotel room like downtown Chicago and explore all of the museums.
Yeah.
And the shed. See the penguins.
We could live stream while we're doing it. That would be cool. I also want to go to Brookfield Zoo.
I love the zoo. One of the dolphins at the zoo died.
Oh.
He had some sort of respiratory
illness?
Disorder.
Oh, okay.
And then,
yeah,
they tested for COVID and said it was negative.
So it was just respiratory, like me.
Well, they said there's this fungus that can grow, and rarely it can infect the lungs of
dolphins.
Well, not just dolphins, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember one year we went to the zoo and the dolphin gave birth right there in the tank?
No. I just remember seeing the birth of the giraffe over and over again on that video.
Yeah. But yeah, the dolphin, we were going to the dolphin show, so we stopped to look at
we went under
to look at the dolphins. And, it just popped out. And we were like, why does that dolphin have 2 tails?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Must have happened when I was little.
You were like 3 or 4, I think.
Then how the F would I remember that?
I remembered. I'm not much older than you.
But you're still past if I were 3 or 4, you were 7 or 8.
But it was interesting experience. And then we went to the dolphin show right after, and they announced that the dolphin had given birth, and it's like, yeah, we know.
One thing I didn't like at Brookfield, the bats.
Oh, no.
The bats were just flying freely.
And they were clinging to people's hair, and it was bad.
Didn't like it. A traumatizing experience. When I was little, we went to the alligator enclosure. And Matthew, our brother, threatened to throw me into the pit with the alligators. I was like 7. And I was scared, and I thought Dad was still standing next to me, and I grabbed some strange random dude's hand. And it's still in my brain as one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Anywho.
Yeah. Well, we have videos of trips we took, and the one to Wisconsin Dells where we're overlooking a bridge. She is an infant, so she's strapped to
overlooking a bridge. We
were on the bridge,
the duck tour,
and it's like over the edge or whatever. But she is strapped to our mother, and our mom's looking.
You're very loud.
And, sorry, our mom was looking over the edge, but she, since she's strapped to Mom's front, was like dangling over.
I wasn't strapped to Mom's front. She was holding me.
Oh.
She was holding me off
Either
to the
way,
side.
she had...
And it was a narrow freaking bridge, and there were people coming toward us.
And she went
this
way with her.
She went to the side.
And she was just dangling.
And that just explains so much. I'm also scared of open water.
Yes.
And I'm okay. I'm fine with heights as long as there's like a secure railing, but I won't lean against the railing because I have this fear that the railing will give way and I will fall. I'm also scared, like, it's why I won't go bungee jumping or anything. I'm not scared of the heights. I'm scared that I will fall and something will go wrong and I will plummet. That is what I'm scared of.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, I'm fine with heights. I'm fine going to Sears Tower. But I will never do that overlooking thing that leans forward because I'm afraid the glass will break and I will fall.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like heights at all. I'm terrified.
Like, I'm fine with roller coasters. I go up super high.
That's fine.
I was fine on an airplane. But nope. Mm-mm.
As long as I don't see that we're not on the ground, I'm okay. Because we were in the plane and I was okay. But when I went to the Sears Tower and the Empire State Building...
You went to the Empire State Building?
When I went to New York for choir tour.
Mm-hmm. I have never been to New York. We need to go to New York as well.
I was born in New York.
I know. You were born on Staten Island.
It's
a literal
Island.
Garbage pit. Literally a dump.
Oh, that's great.
For those of you who didn't know, Staten Island was originally a garbage island. That's where they dumped the city's garbage. That's where she was born.
So yeah, it was.
She could literally be half white trash. But anyway.
I've got a cat trying to hit me with her tail.
Yeah, no, but I'm fine with heights. Like when we go on Raging Bull or something, I can look down. I love it.
Nope. I have to look forward.
Sky Trek. I love looking at that shiz. All of it. I love it.
Yeah, I don't.
Can we also talk about the fact when we went on X-Flight for the first time?
Oh my gosh.
So, X-Flight it's a roller coaster at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. And it has this part where it swerves in between these two pillar type things. It's supposed to be like some kind of military Air Force type flight simulator thing. But you turn sideways and you go between these two walls. Literally, when we went on the first time, I yelled out, "Oh, shit!" Oh, kids! Oh, baby. That's what you were just thinking, huh? You almost fell. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Here, do you want... Here, look, you're on camera.
Look.
You're on camera. You're on camera.
Kenzie. Nope.
No,
she's done.
Like, Mama,
she's done.
Okay, okay. Go back to Becca. That's fine. Traumatized. She needs kitty therapy now. Anywho, shall we move on?
Yep.
The next thing, let's talk this one first, and then end with this one. Talk this first? Okay. So, our work experience includes retail mostly.
A lot of retail.
And we both, all of the jobs I've had, I've worked with her.
She has, yes. I've had retail jobs where she didn't work there.
But anywho, so we started at Kohl's, and
yeah.
That is my favorite job that I've had so far, I think. Well, maybe. No, the pharmacy was fine, especially on slow days when we didn't have customers and I didn't have black people. But anyway.
And when Dan was working.
So.
Hi, Dan.
Danielka. So, yeah, we started at Kohl's. I was 18 when I started working at Kohl's, and I was hired for the juniors department, which is for young women. But then I got a hairline fracture on my foot because I was carrying a box downstairs in our house and trying to text at the same time. So I fell down the stairs and broke my foot. So I could not stand on my foot for long periods of time, or I couldn't walk on my foot for long periods of time. So they started putting me at a cashier position, and then they put on Black Friday was my first day.
Yep.
No, it wasn't, because they
allowed
allowed
you
me.
a couple days before.
They didn't train me. So they started putting me in jewelry as extra cashier person. That's what they told me. They put me in jewelry to be an extra cashier since it was going to be busy. And no. It was Black Friday. It was my first day there. So I was ringing people up then. But we worked. Was that the year we worked 12 hours? No, it was the next year we worked 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I started working there. I had no training at all. A couple weeks goes by. It's the middle of the Christmas shopping season. And one of the people just hands me a jewelry key and says, here, start showing people stuff.
It's like, okay.
I didn't know anything about any of it. I didn't know the 4 C's. I didn't know carats or gold. I didn't know what I was doing. And then eventually they had me close, like work jewelry by myself and close. And I, again,
never had training.
Never had any training whatsoever. It was stressful AF.
Because you have to lock up the jewelry at night.
You have to
take it all down.
You have to put it in a
away.
specific order in the safes.
Yeah. It's crazy. I worked jewelry at Kmart.
But theirs wasn't as extensive as Kohl's.
It was not.
It was stressful.
Yeah.
But anyhow.
I started a few months before she did.
You started like 2 weeks before I did.
But I was in the hired for the children's department, but ended up doing housewares and shoes and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. I ended up doing women's and Mrs. because it's the same department. Men's, accessories, intimates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not comfortable for an 18-year-old girl to have to go into a busy men's fitting room on a Saturday morning by herself to clean it out.
Nope.
I did not enjoy that at all.
No. And there was a lot of times that they would just put us on. 2 cashiers then us.
It was one time that we were by ourselves. But then other times there was other people on but they're working on a special project, so you have to answer the calls.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, it was just me covering juniors, men's, misses, intimates, accessories by myself, and then she had to cover shoes, children's, home and
toys.
Toys is part of children's, but it's also young boys, big boys they called it, girls,
infants,
toddlers, maternity, and of course the toys. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's all in one department. Plus the home goods includes bedding, electronics,
everything.
Luggage, the kitchen appliances, the dishes, textiles, everything. Everything. And then they had me on as extra cashier for the one set of registers and her as extra cashier for the other set of registers.
Oh
and it's
gosh.
like,
yeah.
So if one of us was on one of the registers, the other one would have to cover all of the calls. And there was a time that they called us both as an extra cashier, and they're like, why aren't these calls getting answered? It's like, because we're on the registers. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I liked working juniors the most. That's what I was hired for. That's the department I was most comfortable in. That was the one I knew the most about.
Mm-hmm. So. There is one thing we did not like about Kohl's. When our grandfather died.
Oh, boy. Okay,
we were at work. She just got off work.
And our older brother came to pick me up. And he stopped me in the parking lot and told me what had happened. The thing...
Yeah, and I was just going on break.
Yeah,
so I was
we passed each other going into the break room. She was going into the break room, I was coming out with my stuff.
Right.
And then I went back in, and I got her and pulled her out into the hallway, and we told her, and then we went back to the office, and we told HR person what had happened.
She's so nice. During that situation, she was nice. She was the nicest one out of the whole group.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
But anyway, we went and told HR. She's the one that said you have to do the paperwork and stuff, the planning.
Yeah.
That was her.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we said we needed the day that, or did you work the rest of the day or did you go home?
I worked the rest of the day.
She worked the rest of the day, but we wanted, it was a Wednesday that we found out.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted Thursday off to process. Friday was the wake. Saturday was the funeral.
And
then
Sunday we had
Sunday
stuff to do.
Yeah.
Regarding the whole.
We wanted Sunday, so we need these days off. I was already off for a couple of those days anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But she was scheduled to work on the Saturday.
The
right?
Saturday, yep. Oh my gosh.
So
yep.
That Friday night we were in the wake, and we get home, we check our phones and we got calls
voicemails
asking us if we could come in. But then when we went back on that Monday, that manager who called us apologized.
So
she felt so bad because nobody told her what had happened. But then she got written up for not coming into work
on Sunday
because it was our grandfather and not immediate relative.
But then the one of the managers, the guy, assistant manager, he said that we would have up to 7 days of leave during a funeral situation, and
it was 3 days of scheduled days.
3 scheduled days. I missed 1 day. It was literally 1 day. We went in. I was working Wednesday. I worked Wednesday. I worked Thursday, and then I was off.
We took Thursday.
Oh no, we took
or we were already off on Thursday.
We had a couple days off, and then they weren't the same days, and then yeah. So I only missed 1 day of work. 1. And the HR person, you needed to take off for that.
It was the store manager. The store managers who wrote you up.
The store manager told me if I didn't come to work, she was going to write me up. And I said, go ahead, write me up. And then shortly thereafter, we moved, right?
A few months later.
Yeah.
Because he died in May.
Mm-hmm. But that was not...
Well, he died in the end of May. His funeral was in June. And then we moved in December.
Yeah. So, but that was the reason I felt like I needed to move on from Kohl's. Like, that was the store manager that wrote me up. The store manager.
It's that next Black Friday, we didn't have a vehicle, so we walked up to work at 3 o'clock in the morning to get there by, you had to be there at 5?
4:30.
4:30. So we walk up there. I wasn't supposed to start until 8. So we walk up there, and I'm sitting in the break room reading a book because I still had a few hours before I was supposed to start. And one of the managers comes in and is like, do you want to just clock it early and work 12 hours and then take an hour-long lunch? And I was like, okay. And she's like, yeah, just take an hour before you're supposed to be in jewelry because you can just leave on break for jewelry. So I was by myself in the juniors department that morning. But when we walked in, I forgot the big part. When we walked in, the 2 lines converged together
at the back of the store,
very back of the store,
where we were supposed to go and put our stuff and check in and everything.
Yeah,
it was bad. It was very bad.
So she was in toys and kids. I was in juniors by myself.
I was by myself in kids. Okay. No, Kim was there.
I was about to say I thought Kim was there because
she's the lead. So
yeah, my lead was not there. So I was working juniors by myself, and then an hour before I was supposed to switch over to jewelry, I had to have either Men's or Mrs. cover the first half hour, and the other department cover the second half hour. So I asked them to do it. They said they would do it, and then there was calls coming in for juniors, and they're like, "Why aren't you answering the calls?" And I'm like, "I'm on lunch because so and so told me to take my break now because I have to go to jewelry after." And they're like, "Oh, okay." So then I'm in jewelry. They hand me the keys. I start showing people stuff. on Black Friday when I still hadn't been trained properly in jewelry. But I did put together later on that Christmas season. No, first Christmas season?
I don't know.
Either way, the jewelry lead had me put together one of the costume jewelry displays all by myself. She's just, here's the line that needs to go in this window. Do it. Yep. So they trusted us to do things.
Yeah,
and
they
liked
resets
our work
and
ethic.
All that stuff.
Yeah. We were price changing 3 months after we had been hired.
Yep.
We did the big price change.
Yep.
And inventory.
Yes, we were in inventory.
We did inventory, and people were like, why are you going to do inventory? Because basically you don't actually do you're just there, you count the items. They partnered us with the one employee from the company that did the inventory.
Right.
So you would count the items, they would scan it, they would put it in their little thing.
Yep.
So that we did that all day, and they gave us free. Did they give us lunch that day?
Yes, they gave us free lunch.
They gave us lunch that day. But anyway, so that's they're like, why did you get to do it? Because you were hired as a temp hire. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, they took us on permanently and wanted us to do it. So,
right.
Anywho, but I would get all of my work done and then some, and they had me do resets by myself at points and restocks and everything.
Yeah. Doing truck.
So, yeah.
We did truck. Well, I did truck. I know.
Didn't do the actual truck.
No, we didn't do
They
overnight.
had overnight people that put the stuff from the truck on the racks, and then we put the stuff from the racks onto the floor, yes.
Except for toys and shoes. Toys and shoes, they just put the boxes on, like, four highs.
And put them in the stock rooms.
Right. And then you had to figure out what went where, and then the shoes weren't even by the category or by
the shoes were interspersed with the houseware stuff in that one stock room. Weird.
But anyway, so I oftentimes got called in to do one department, and then halfway through or almost to the end of my shift, they had me move to the other department. So, like, either I was in kids or I was in home. But either way, I finished the work for that one department before it was time for me to go. But then they had me move to the other department. And I literally, after, like, a few weeks of this happening, I went to the store manager and literally told her it was bullshit.
They were doing the same to me. Because I would clear out the juniors' fitting room and the entire rack of stuff to hang back, and plus all the returns. I would clear it all out in my shift in the morning, and then they'd be like, can you do something about this men's rack, or can you do something about this Mrs. rack? And it's like, where are the people
for those departments
working in those departments?
Right. Like, they were working there all morning, and the stuff would be piled up, and yet they would expect us to clean up the mess.
I can see the Mrs. fitting room getting backed up, because they have
there's a lot of people.
Huge Mrs. department, petites, women's, and maternity all being tried on in that room. Mm-hmm. So I can understand that. But the men's department, the men's department, a lot of times in the morning, they didn't have anyone working.
No.
Because it wasn't busy.
Right.
But the juniors department was always effing busy.
Yeah.
And I would have to keep men from going into the into the juniors department fitting room, because it was right around the corner from the young men's. And it was like, sorry, this is just for women. Men's is over there.
Which it wasn't too far from it. It wasn't close.
But the thing is, they have to go through the juniors department to find the fit. Like, they come around and it's all juniors clothing right there. I don't know, whatever.
It's fine. So my worst Christmas, Black Friday, working in the store, we did do a 12-hour shift that Friday. That Black Friday. And it was the year Tickle Me Elmo came out.
It wasn't it was a version of Tickle Me Elmo.
A new updated version of Tickle Me Elmo came out. And these people went crazy for the stupid Elmo. And this one lady had put hers in a cart with her other stuff, and a dude came up and took it. It's like, okay, seriously, it's not that big a deal. Luckily, I had another box that I couldn't fit out, So I went to the stockroom to get it, and then all these people tried to, like, charge me for them. That didn't happen. So I gave the one lady that had hers taken one of them, and then I literally said, you guys need to step back while I put these out, and then once I move...
Wasn't that also the year that they had trucks outside the emergency exits full of toys?
Yes.
Because every once in a while you'd hear the alarm going off.
Yes.
It's like, don't worry, just me, I'm getting
such and such a toy
from the truck.
They gave us extra toy trailers because they gave us so many of those Tickle Me Elmos. It was ridiculous. Like, the whole floor, like, 2 whole shelving sections were just the stinking Tickle Me Elmo. But then all the other toys got put on the truck because, you know, Tickle Me Elmo was supposed to be the most popular toy that year.
And it was.
It was. It was bad.
Oh, but then people would leave their kids in the toy department when they went shopping, as if it was some kind of daycare area.
And I'm like, no, you cannot leave your child unaccompanied in the toy department. I'm like, you need to go find your parents.
Well, let's look. He's just reading a book. What's the big deal?
I have to clean up this section, and I have to clean. This one lady tried to hand me her baby in the infant department so she could go try something on. Excuse me?
Somebody tried that with me.
Baby?
Can I just leave my baby here in the stroller? No. Can I take the stroller in the... No.
No, you can take the child, not the stroller.
You can leave the stroller right here. I will stand next to the stroller the whole time, but you cannot bring the stroller into the fitting room, and I am not
babysitting
here
your child.
To watch your child. Yeah.
Oh, it was so bad. And then you caught these people using their kids to smuggle stuff out of the store.
They would shove stuff under the
kids.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, first of all, you're not being very sneaky about it. Second of all, why would you use your child like that? One lady got arrested. It was bad. She had thousands of dollars worth of stuff in that stroller that she had taken out of the store.
Tried to take it
out of the store. But she was arrested. And then the husband had to come get the child.
Yeah. Anywho.
Retail, I'm telling you. So, okay. So there's one other topic we wanted to cover. Retail stories, we can go on and on. Trust us. This is just Kohl's.
We could do a whole live stream of retail experiences.
That was just Kohl's, but we also worked at Kmart, and those are a whole...
Best Black Friday I ever worked was at Kmart. You want to know why? Because we worked in the pharmacy and nobody came to the pharmacy on Black Friday. We just watched as our coworkers were hustling back and forth.
And we were like, hi!
But they're like, it's so busy outside. The line went all the way to pharmacy. And we're like,
seriously?
You need to work at Kohl's in an upper middle class neighborhood on Black Friday.
Right. It's bad.
But...
Mm-hmm.
That same Black Friday... That same Black Friday is when I got stopped by that lady with the baby doll.
Oh my gosh, the lady with the baby doll.
This lady comes up to me, looks at my name tag and says, "You're English, right?" I was like, at first I was like, what? So, I'm not from England. And then you mean I speak English? And I was like, I speak English, yes. And she's like, what would you do if you saw this baby doll and it's all written in Spanish, not a word of our American English, our American language? What would you do? What would you do? I was like, honestly, I would buy the baby. Where's the manager? This is unacceptable. Blah, 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 blah. But she saw my name tag said Catherine, so she assumed it was fine. And it's like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a baby doll. It doesn't...
Get over it.
It's not a baby doll that has a voice box that it would say anything.
Nope.
It was just, baby, do you need instructions for a baby doll?
Seriously? We did have one good experience in the pharmacy. We had someone pick up call about a prescription, and they were like, how much is that? and I said, it's a $0 copay.
What does that $0 copay mean?
It means you don't pay anything. $0.
$0. Nothing. Free. Completely covered by your insurance.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun experiences in the pharmacy.
I had some negative experiences in the pharmacy too.
Yes, so did I. We can't talk about them, but
I can say generally, the worst experience I had in the pharmacy was in January, a few months after I started as working as a pharmacy tech.
Mm-hmm.
This much older gentleman got $5 back on his rewards card for getting 5 prescriptions or whatever. And I was like, you have $5 to spend in the store, on anything you want in the store. And he was like, what am I going to use that for? How about a Valentine's Day kiss?
Ew.
And I said, no. And I went back, because we had 2 registers. So I was on the second register that was outside the one door for the pharmacy. So I said, no. And went back into the pharmacy and closed the little pocket door and just walked over to the corner. I was like,
and then she told the pharmacist about it, and he was not okay with it either.
That's not okay.
He was like, no. And then the guy came back with a Hershey kiss.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed that part. Did Dan take it or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, I didn't get that.
It was creepy.
One of the other pharmacy techs heard me say nope to the guy, and she's like, that's what he said to you? But anywho,
yeah,
that's not okay.
It's not okay. It's not at all.
Anywho, all right, we have 3 minutes left, but we have one more thing
topic
we want to talk about, and it is actually a quick thing to say.
Right.
So tonight there is something called the Great Conjunction. It is when Jupiter and Saturn come very close together, and then their shiny brightness creates what people think is the Christmas star, or referred to as the Christmas star. It's the first time in 400 years. So if you want to see it, it should be very, very visible in the sky. You get a clear southwest view, or clear view of the southwest horizon, and you should be able to see it tonight.
Yay!
And I'm very excited. I do want to go outside and see it.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if we'll be able to see it because we're in a city with a lot of light pollution.
Doesn't matter. It should be bright enough.
We'll see.
We'll go let you know. And I'll record us. Maybe we should just drive around until we see it.
We'll let you know today.
I haven't been out of the house very much. Oh, hey. It's you in my glasses.
Whoa.
Do you see?
Yes,
right there.
Okay. So, yeah.
We have the live stream up on my computer so we can keep an eye on it.
Nobody's talking to us today, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's fine. Hello, if you're there watching. If you're watching at a later time, that's cool too.
Yay!
We are going to upload all of these to our YouTube channel. YouTube.com. Search Bricks and Mordor. Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, it's already 12:59.
It went so fast.
Wow.
So
Tomorrow, Christmas crafts coming to
Christmas
you.
crafts, yeah.
It's like last minute Christmas gift ideas.
Woohoo.
We're going to try and pick ones that anyone can do with things lying around their house. And we're going to do them on camera so you know exactly how long they take to create. That doesn't include like drying time if there's glue involved. So we're going to go look up some crafts today and get the things together and plan and have fun, and it's going to be great.
Yay!
It's going to be good.
Fantastic.
It's good. Also, we have Jingle All the Way 2 on our DVR, so we're going to watch that and then talk about it the next day in the live stream. We don't know if we're going to watch it today or tomorrow, but it'll be
watch it.
Be one of those 2 days.
We'll let you know.
Christmas crafts.
Yay!
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. If you did, please follow us, because we're live streaming every day through Christmas Eve.
Yay.
And then we're going to start live streaming on a regular basis in 2021.
Yay.
And don't forget to follow us on the social medias, Bricks and Mordor, on all of the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitters, YouTubes.
Yay.
Okay. Well,
So,
this has been fun. I enjoyed it. We had some fun today.
yes, we
Reminiscing
did.
and
Talking stuff.
just
Woohoo.
venting about stuff, telling you about traumatic childhood experiences that I had.
It's fun. So,
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.